My mom and I are test driving a Model 3 and Model Y for the very first time. Yep, it's on.
It's on? The car just automatically starts?
Yeah, I mean, all electric cars do that. Yeah, to go into drive, you just press this down.
Press it down, straight down?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Not holding it in?
No, holding it in takes it into park.
Am I putting my foot on the brake?
No, you don't have to.
I don't have to put my foot on the brake to go into drive?
It's not that bad. So now it's on chill mode, so it won't even go that fast.
Okay, so I'm in drive.
Your drive. Go ahead.
It's not moving.
You gotta press on the
gas.
The gas, yeah. Or the accelerator.
With
in an electric vehicle without the ultrasonic sensors.
If I press the gas, am I gonna go crashing into that car?
No, you could just ease into it.
So quiet. Is there one smaller than this one?
Yeah, the Model 3, which we're gonna try next.
Okay, good, because I think I like something smaller. And what are those? Those are all the cars that I'm passing?
Yeah. This shows like all the cones that appear. You see like those lines, the arrows on the street that appears here.
How do they know that?
There's like 8 cameras all around. There's even a camera right here. Yeah, and a very nice sunroof.
Can you open it?
No, it doesn't open.
You can see the sky.
Yeah.
That's kind of pretty.
Yeah, the white interior definitely is lovely. And it's like the Nissan Leaf with the regenerative braking. So like to brake, you just release the pedal.
Right, right.
The Model 3 is the smallest, it's a sedan. Then the Model S is a slightly bigger sedan, but it's more luxury. It's like way out of our price range. And then the Model Y is, this is the Model 3, but 10% bigger.
And then the S, it has a 2021?
No, I mean, we can't consider the S or the X.
Why not?
Too expensive.
The S's are, you can't consider it?
Unless you want to buy like a 8-year-old Model S.
What was the 25,000 one?
That car's not out yet.
No, it was a 2021, you told me.
Oh, that's the Model 3. That's a used Model 3.
And this is a Model 3.
This is a Model Y. So only consider the Model 3 or the Model Y. This is the Model Y. It's bigger.
Yeah, but I don't like big. I like small.
Right. So that's why we're gonna drive the Model 3, which is what I also prefer.
The Model 3.
The Model 3.
And this is a Y.
This is a Y.
This is too big. Very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I'm gonna have to see the back seat. It's very pretty. I mean, I feel very cool that I'm driving a Tesla. If you could take a picture of me, please.
Okay. And there's the side camera, if you ever need it.
Wow. And this is the right-hand side?
My mom actually just went into Home Goods to pick up some forks and spoons to do an errand in the Tesla. And here I am playing around with the new software, the new single pull or double pull for autopilot. I'm gonna try full self-driving. I don't know if it's even gonna allow me to, but I am gonna drive the Model Y. And what I'm more excited for, the Model 3. The 3 is cute. This is the one I want, and we're gonna drive it next. In my opinion, the Model Y is just too big. I mean, getting in and out of the car is easier, but who needs the extra storage space? We're going for the more efficient vehicle. And here's the NAX connector. Oh, there we go. The one that started it all.
This is the first one?
No, this is the first main car though.
What do you mean?
When someone thinks of Tesla, they probably think of this car. This is the first mass production car. And this could be yours for $25,000.
Max, that's like nothing.
I understand the appeal of the SUV being the Model Y, you know, the taller ride height, just more ample space, but I'm comfortable with the Model 3. I think that's gonna be my future Tesla. And it is cheaper than the Model Y, so that's a bonus too. Here I am in the back. I'm 6'1". So this is, I mean, it's pretty tight. A mattress would be here, so you don't have that much space to like roll around. But I could definitely see myself sleeping here for a couple nights in my future Model 3. Got the panoramic glass roof to see the stars. This could be comfy. For 2 people, it's pretty tight, like very tight. It has to be I mean, if there was two of me's, that'd be very uncomfortable, but maybe me and someone smaller, that's possible. Now I'm gonna get back in the driver's seat and actually drive it. And what's cool about test driving this car right now is that there's a brand new version of the Model 3 coming out called Model 3 Highland with a brand new interior, has LED lighting, no more gear stonk, so you just go to drive or reverse with the screen, and a bunch of other features. But that car is gonna be too expensive for my taste, and I'm looking to buy a used one, so this would be the type of car that I would be buying used in a couple years. And even though my family has a Nissan Leaf, an electric car back home, the Nissan Leaf doesn't have like full regenerative braking. Like it still like rolls even when it's at like 1 or 2 miles per hour and your foot is just off the gas pedal or the accelerator pedal. But for the Tesla, you could literally just do one pedal driving, and it's awesome, and it's way more aggressive than the Nissan Leaf, that's for sure. So even I had to adjust to it. The Model 3. This is it. This is the car I've been obsessing over ever since I first saw it on the roads all the way back in 2018, and I was like one of the first people to check it out in the showrooms. It's a Tesla Model 3. It's a classic. There's now millions on the road. It's so common on the road that now it's honestly kind of boring, but it's boring because it is just so beautiful and intuitive and minimalistic, and it really is the car of my dreams. The combination between hardware and software, and how a car gets software updates to make it better over time, and all the little geeky Elon comedy features too. I'm here for it. I've been in the Model 3 many times. This was my first time driving it. Not really too much to say on that front. It feels like driving any other sedan, but with it being electric. And I've driven electric cars before. I've driven a Tesla Model S before. I've owned a Nissan Leaf for a couple of years, so I'm very familiar with the electric drivetrain and how that feels like with the instant torque. But driving this made me confirm that I actually do want a Model 3 over a Model Y. Even though the Model Y is actually cheaper right now than the Model 3 brand new. But I don't know which Model 3 version I'm going to get, because the 2022 one has the brand new AMD chip. The 2023 version is the exact same as the 2022, but the 2024 Highland, I already mentioned all of those features. Then if you go back to 2021, you start to get the LFP battery. 2020 is where they introduced USB-C in the car, and I feel like that's a must for me. So the Model 3, definitely in my future. How close is it? Hopefully within 3 to 5 years, but I'm still working towards it.